everybody, Perez Hilton with a very, very, very special performer in my backyard who's about to release a new album within hours. It's Kate Nash.
Hi.
And what song are we going to do right now?
I'm going to do Life in Pink.
Life in Pink. All right, let's do this.
And this is Linda. I think about death all the time. Do you think that's morbid? I'm not like the other girls. Don't get me started, but I'm trying. Well, I wish that I could take you to another time when everything was cool and my mental health was fine, but I'm trying. I'm not lying. When you're in my head, well, I wish it was someone else. Matter me again. And it's not even what I said. What's wrong with me? Am I a person yet? What's wrong with me? Wish I could let my brain decide and stop the pain. I keep punching glasses close to me for when it rains. Rip it up and start again. But I'm loving you the same. I keep punching glasses close to me for when it rains. My bedroom is a mess, but I just can't clean it. Yeah, I'm hungry, but I don't even feel like eating. Yeah, I'm trying, not lying. When you're in my head, well, I wish it was someone else. Me again. And that's not even what I said. What's wrong with me? Am I a person yet? What's wrong with me? Wish I could let my brain decide to stop the pain. I keep punching glasses close to me when it rains. Rip it up and start again. But I'm loving you the same. I keep punching glasses close to me when it rains. I guess I thought that I was something that I'm really not. Now I'm giving it, and what I'm giving is a lot. Yeah, I'm trying. I'm not lying. Yeah, I'm not lying. Wish I could let my brain decide to stop the pain. I keep punching glasses close to me when it rains. Rip it up and start again. But I'm loving you the same. I keep punching glasses close to me when it rains. Wish I could let my brain decide to stop the pain. I keep punching glasses close to me when it rains. Rip it up and start again. But I'm loving you the same. I keep punching glasses close to me for when it rains. I wish I could let my brain decide and stop the pain. I keep punching glasses close to me for when it rains.
Yay! Awesome sauce. Thank you. Well, it's been almost 11 years since I've seen you.
I know.
What's new?
What have we been up to? Something just changed.
Well, I'm really excited about the album because
Thank you.
I've heard of the songs you've released ahead of it, and I hope this comes across the right way.
Yeah.
I really think it's like the best music you've ever released.
That's so cool. Thank you.
Is there anything you've done differently this time around?
It feels like this album kind of felt like I went back to my pop roots, but after the experience of being independent and having this sort of like punky, like girl talk attitude that I think was really formative for me. So I almost was able to approach it from such a place of like confidence and like just comfort with myself. And it was just like determination. This record was difficult to make, you know, the process of like being independent and figuring that out and going through different managers and like getting to a more stable place. So I think it was just like really heartfelt.
Well, and I could tell in the lyrics, like one of my favorite things of your music is, you know, in all music, not just pop, sometimes lyrics can be generic, but yours are not, and they're smart. What's your songwriting process like? Is there like a regular way you always kind of approach a song?
I mean, I write loads of notes now on my phone because I just like
lyrical notes.
Yeah, I write loads of lyric ideas all the time, and then it really just I don't know. Like I think when I'm like in the moment and working with the right person in the studio, it's like very like free flowing and like rhythmical. I like to just like freestyle. Like it just kind of comes out in a sort of natural rhythm.
So it's a combination of those.
Yeah, and it's like, I don't know, having honed my skills, I guess, over the 11 years, it's definitely a different approach, but I do like it to feel really natural, and I always draw from personal experience.
One of the things I've always been interested in, or curious, because you're almost like the exception. You and somebody like Lily Allen too. 9 times out of 10, singers from the UK like Adele and so many others, when they sing, they sound like they're American.
Right.
But you don't. Is that a choice? Or like, how does that happen? Or why does everybody else sing like they're American, even though they're not?
I think like we grow up listening to so many American pop songs that it's natural to kind of, for that to happen. And I definitely was doing that as a teenager. And then I just couldn't find my voice. I couldn't find my personality with that because I wasn't really being myself. So I was like trying to write songs and never liked anything. And then the first song I wrote with my own accent was Nicest Thing. And I'd got into, I guess, like quirkier types of music, and I just felt like, oh, you know, I'm gonna try this because it just came out so easily, and it was the first song I wrote where I liked it. So I just stayed with that really, and it just felt more me, because I guess it is.
And it's you. And in addition to the new album, for the last couple of years, it's been 2 seasons, you were on Glow.
Yeah.
Amazing. How did that happen? Did you auditioned, or did they specifically seek you out? Or
no, I auditioned actually for a different show that was a pilot that never got picked up, called The Devil You Know, that starred like Eddie Izzard and me and some other people about the witches in Salem in like the 1800s, and it was directed by Genji Cohen and Gus Van Sant.
She created the Glow show and the Orange is the New Black.
Yeah,
Genji.
exactly, Genji. So she knew of my work, and we had that experience, and then because of that I auditioned for Glow, and I like made this crazy tape. One was like a normal scene, and the other, I mean, do you know the original Glow?
I used to watch it.
So you know, like the rapping videos, I made like this really weird like rapping video.
I'm into it.
Yeah, and I just got the job really quickly. I'd gone back to England, and within a month I was like flying back to LA to start wrestling training.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Did you have to go? You did a couple of other acting things before that. Was there like did it just happen easily? Or did you get a lot of auditions and a lot of no's?
Oh my god, I've been auditioning for years, so you get so many no's as an actor. It's very normal to be
I've
rejected.
been auditioning lately.
You get rejected
but I'm not
a lot.
disheartened.
No,
Yes.
you kind of have to just go like, this isn't personal, and you'll get, I mean, it just takes one yes to then change everything, and so like getting Glow was my yes. And but everything before that was like a no, so it's really normal to be rejected. You got to have a thick skin and just keep trying, I think.
Now, 2 last questions, because our cameraman's probably getting very tired. Foundations.
Yeah.
What's your relationship with that song now? Like, do you still perform it? Do you love performing it? Do you hate performing it? Do you just do it because people want to hear it?
I actually love performing it again. I went through a phase of not enjoying it, and I think that was early on when I'd like done all this touring of one album, and then people still wanted to hear that same album even though I had new music. But now, I mean, we're in rehearsals for tour, which starts on April 4th in the US.
That was gonna be my last question.
Okay. I'm like, grammar. But we're like rehearsing 56 songs and like trying to figure out how to cut down the set list. So when you have that much material, you kind of, I don't know, I really enjoy it now, and it does make the room feel really euphoric. We just did a 10-year anniversary tour of Made of Bricks, and it was just like Christmas. Every night was so joyous. Everyone sang every word of the record, and Foundations was obviously like a huge moment, and there's nothing like that feeling of just feeling that connected to all these strangers in a room. So my relationship's really good with that song now.
And the tour kicks off next month.
Yep.
Are you taking an opening act with you?
Yeah, a girl called Maya Follick, who's really cool. Oh my god, I just realised that text message is me, and I've changed my text tone recently to the roar of the T-Rex in Jurassic
I
Park.
just heard it. It's thankfully it didn't go off earlier. Well, the new album is out, like I said, in a few hours. Download it if you're old like me and still do that. Stream it as well. That
Yeah.
works too.
Thank you.
Follow Kate across social media and go to the tour
Yay!
starting next month.
April 4th.
Thank you guys for watching. Hit the like button, follow, subscribe, comment, share. Oh. Bye.